In this video, I will introduce you to the Spark primitive classes that allow you to draw shapes using MXML tags. I will also show you how to integrate shapes drawn in other tools that can export their graphics in the FXG format. In Flash Builder, I am selecting Help, Flash Builder Help. This will open the Adobe Community Help application. Now I'm searching for spark.primitives in the local help and filtering the results by the ActionScript 3.0 language and component reference. You can see the results here. I am clicking on Rect so that I can access the spark.primitives package link at the top of the details. From here, you can read about these basic drawing classes that are available in the Flex 4 framework. Here's the employee portal application as it appeared at the end of the last video. You can see the blue header area has 4 rounded corners. Back in the code for the top container skin class that is applied to that skinnable container for the header, you can see that the blue rectangle is drawn using the rect MXML tag and a nested fill property. Note that the solid color tag is capitalized, which gives you a hint that it is a class that can be instantiated for other graphic classes, not just for the rect class. Besides drawing your own shapes using the MXML graphics tags, you can also integrate shapes drawn in other tools. FXG is an XML-based language for sharing graphics between applications that support the format. The Adobe Creative Suite can export FXG files, and Adobe Flash Catalyst can create FXG graphics that you can import right into your Flash Builder projects. An FXG file starts with a root graphic tag and contains a path node which defines the actual graphic element code. Flash Player can render FXG graphics and text primitives, fills, strokes, gradients, and bitmaps, and filters, masks, alphas, and blend modes. The implementation of the FXG format makes it easier than ever for designers and developers to work together. For instance, a designer who works in Illustrator can export his graphics to an FXG file, which you can then use in your Flex application. In Flash Builder, I am opening the topskin.fxg file in the skins directory. This file was generated by Adobe Illustrator CS4. You can see that it is an XML-based format with a parent graphic node. The code that you are interested in is this path block, which defines the blue background color with one rounded right upper edge. I'm copying this path block and then opening the top container skin MXML file. I'm using the Control-Shift-C command to comment out the rectangle block, and then I am pasting in the path block. When I save the file, you can see that Flash Builder throws an error because it does not understand this AI knockout code that was generated by Adobe Illustrator. I'm deleting this code and saving the file again. I still get an error because the compiler does not understand this path block without a Spark namespace. I'm adding the Spark namespace to all of the elements. When I save the file, the error message disappears and I can run the application. You can see that the Employee Portal application now has 3 square corners and 1 rounded corner. For your next step, work through the exercise titled Creating and Applying Skins.